Welcome to Warwick, England, UK, my hometown. This is the Lord Leicester Hospital, architecture dating from the 14th and 15th century. Was never really a hospital, now is almshouses for retired military folk. Gorgeous buildings. These are real as well. This isn't Disney, this is real. Cobbled streets, this is Mill Street. And again, that architecture. Warwick is the county town of Warwickshire. Look, we're 20 miles south of Birmingham, but look at that one, 8 miles from Stratford-on-Avon. Warwickshire is often referred to as Shakespeare country. The emblem, coat of arms for Warwick and Warwickshire, is the Bear and Ragged Staff. There's a good version of it on the sign for Warwick Boat Club. They do a lot of tennis here, but they do real boating as well. Look, there's one, on the River Avon. And look back down the River Avon and what do you get? The real jewel in the crown of Warwick is Warwick Castle. Visitors from all over the world come to see this. That's the flag of St George. That's the English flag flying on Guy's Tower at Warwick Castle. Parts of this castle were built 1,000 years ago. This is the real thing. This is a real historic medieval castle. I'll leave you with one more view of that looking down the River Avon. Another must-see in Warwick is St Mary's Parish Church. Well, you'll see it from everywhere. And the countryside around. You'll hear it as well, the bells are gorgeous. There's a bit of Latin inscription on the front there. The inside looks like a cathedral, really is worth a visit. There's that flag of St George again. And you can see the church and hear it from everywhere around. Down the end of this street we can see some more of those old buildings. These survived the Great Fire of Warwick, which was in 1694, along with those ones we saw earlier. This is called Oaken's House, but when I was a lad it was called the Dolls Museum. It's now a cafe. If you come to Warwick, get yourself a cup of tea or coffee inside or outside there. That's our courthouse. That was built after the Great Fire of Warwick. And this is Eastgate. Each end of Warwick's main street you got the West Gate and an East Gate. Outside Eastgate is this lovely old Victorian post box. See that VR on it, Victoria Regina. There's not many of those around. Both Eastgate and Westgate look like small chapels or churches. Could have been part of a walled town, but there's no other evidence of it around. This is Smith Street with that architecture from way back, 15th, 16th century. It's the bottom of Smith Street. Bottom of Smith Street as well, St John's House, the Royal Warwickshire Regiment or the Royal Warwickshire Fusiliers Museum. Very important part of historic Warwick. And a lovely old building. Moving on, just round the corner is one of our other churches, St Nicholas Church. Behind that, St Nicholas Park in Warwick. See the leaves, leafy Warwickshire they call us. We've also got a racecourse, horse racing, both on the flat and over the jumps. That's the racecourse. Down to the west end of Warwick, there's another example of the old architecture, Tudor House Inn. It does what it says on the can really, it's a Tudor House Inn. And that's the view looking up West Street. The top of here there's some almshouses, and this is Westgate, which is the other end of the main street from Eastgate. Again, it looks like a little chapel or church. Lovely clock on it. Some good ceiling detail on that archway through Westgate. We're getting near the end now of my little tour. Thanks for watching. Hope you come and visit us sometime. One of our famous sporting sons of Warwick was Randy Turpin, who was middleweight champion of the world in 1951. Got a statue of him in the marketplace, and that's our museum in the marketplace. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you sometime.